What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 85 overall rookie premieres to add to your MUT 26 squad. And the number one question that I'm probably going to get asked in the comment section of this video and on Twitter and everywhere else, is it too late to go out and get these? And the answer is yes. You would have done the 3 rookie premiere sets, or at least that's the maximum that you could have did in Madden 25 Ultimate Team before midnight on August 6th. So it's too late. For all of those that did it, well, you got some really good cards to choose from. There's really no wrong answers, and we're going to start with a card that's not actually one of the choices, but if you did log into Madden 25 after the Rookie Premier program came out, you would have received a 99 overall Welcome Pack Will Johnson free card in Madden 25 just simply by logging in and opening up that pack. You're now going to get this 82 overall Will Johnson cornerback card. You know, he doesn't have the greatest coverage, 79 man, 80 zone, but he's got 84 speed and he's 6'2". And if you pay attention to like all of the core elites, especially the 84s and 85s, there's a lot more faster cards on offense than there is on defense. So to get this card for free, add an 82 OVR with 84 speed for the little work that it took is a W of a free item. And it's not going to be a long-term item, but it gets you set at the cornerback position initially. I'm going to go over all 8 of the 85 overall rookie premieres and talk about what I like about them and what I don't like. For the most part, I like every single card, and I'm going to group these players into like 3 different groups. So the first one is going to be 3 cards that are not going to be sexy picks. They're not going to score you a ton of points or get you a ton of stops on defense, but they're going to be cards that are going to last on your team probably longer than the other choices. And we start with 2 offensive linemen. So you got the center, Tate Rutling, 84 strength. His awareness is a bit low at 78. Pass block's going to be at 80. Run block at 86. Very good. But who wants to spend their hard-earned money or coins on a center? I know I certainly do not. And with this card, you're going to be good at the center position at least for a month, if not 2. So really solid pickup. And the same thing's going to hold true for Josh Simmons. Left tackle is another one, and I'm sure we'll get some other options out there at these positions. But at the end of the day, if you could use 2 of your 3 rookie premier picks, assuming you did all 3 sets in the game for Madden 25, if you can get like 2/5 of your offensive line situated and be good at those 2 positions on the O-line for a month or longer, I feel like that's a really, really smart move. Now, again, it's going to be tough. This card's got 84 strength, 80 awareness, 84 pass block, 83 run block. It's going to be tough to justify using your picks on players like this because they're not flashy, but it's really just long-term team building. You don't win any type of prize for having the very best team day one. These guys are going to carry you through as you build your team. And then I'll throw James Pierce Jr. in that group, even though he's on the other side of the ball. You know, D-line is just another position that's sometimes an afterthought, and you're getting an 83 speed D-end, 87 acceleration. He's just as fast as some of the cards on the offensive side of the ball. And if you look at some of the, core elites in the game at launch, you're not seeing a ton of defenders with 83 speed. Now, he does lack a lot of strength, and his block shed is really low. Same with power move. The finesse move is great. So I think this is like the 3rd best option out of this group of 3 that I'm combining all together. So if you want to go with the 2 offensive linemen and then maybe pick 1 skill position player, I would not be mad. But if you want to get some guys in the trenches on both sides of the ball, the first 3 cards that we just went over are going to be your 3 best options. I want to stress how bad some of the core elite defensive items are in the game at launch here. And these next 2 players are like really kind of necessary when you think about it, especially this Xavier Watts, right? You're getting him at a strong safety. There's not a lot of fast linebackers in the game at launch. You can play him as a sub linebacker, user him. He's 6 foot tall with 85 speed. I think the most impressive thing about this card is he's a zone archetype. 89 zone is incredibly good this early in the game, and he also has 85 man coverage. Like, that's good for a cornerback right now, and you're getting that from him at the safety position. He does lack tackle at 78, play rec 75, pursue 81, but overall, he's tall, he's fast, he can cover, he's got some decent hit power as well. If you're looking to load up on the defensive side of the ball, and usually early in the games, we saw it with college football 25 and 26, it was like this in Madden 24, 25, I think the offense is going to be so far ahead of the defense again to start out the year it's not a bad option to load up on defensive players, and you get a really nice guy in the back end of your secondary that can make plays. If you want a sub linebacker and user him, you can do that. Tons of versatility. And the same thing kind of goes with Jihad Campbell, Eagles legend, by the way. This is a really good day one user. He's a will linebacker, but he's 6'3", 84 speed. The block shed's really good to stop the run. 88 block shed, 89 tackle. He doesn't have any pass rush attributes. I mean, the power moves at 53, the finesse moves at 59. But the one thing you can't see on this image is that he has 87 zone. Again, that's incredibly high for a will linebacker. His man coverage only at 72, but this is a really, really good defensive card. So if you use 2 of your 3 picks, assuming you have all 3, on Xavier Watts and Jihad Campbell to get that defensive started out right, that's probably like the #1 route that I would go. And the third choice, I would add on a skill position guy on the offensive side of the ball. And with those skill position guys, it's going to be preference, but like if you need a running back, if you like to run the ball, if that's your preference over throwing, this Trayvon Henderson card is really good. 85 speed, 85 trucking, 87 break tackle, 87 carry, 85 juke move. I just want to show you like all of the core elite and the cards that are out at this position. Day one, Saquon Barkley, 85 speed, Jahmyr Gibbs, 85 speed. Basically, this Trayvon Henderson is right there along with them. You do also have an 82 overall Chase Brown with 85 speed. I think he's going to end up being a budget beast. But if you're looking for the fastest player at the running back position, specifically with Saquon and Jahmyr Gibbs, those cards are probably going to be pretty expensive day one, week one. On the other hand, you can go ahead and get this Trayvon Henderson card for free. So I prefer throwing the ball over the running the ball. I wouldn't pick this card for that singular reason, but if you want a running back and one of the fastest running backs in the game, you can get one for free day one. And it's going to be the same thing at the wide receiver position. You can see all of the core elites. I mean, you got Tyreek Hill is going to give you the stock 85 speed. No surprise there. That card should be very, very expensive. If you compare these rookie premier wide receivers to the field, the core elites and the promo cards, they are 2 of the fastest cards in the game. So if you like to air out the ball, you can actually get 2 day one receivers, and I think both are pretty similar. It's tough to pick one over the other. You have Amecha Ibuka. He's 6'1", 85 speed, 86 catching. The one thing I would be paying attention to is the route running. If you can get 85 plus in any of these slots this early in the game, that's great. He's got 86 short. I feel like that's the least important out of the 3. The mid is 82. The deep is 84. But overall, a really good card. And then the other wide receiver you have is Luther Burden, who I thought was a little bit shorter. They have him at 6 foot tall, also 85 speed, but he has 85 plus on the short and the mid route running. There's not going to be a big difference, in my opinion, to the Amecha Ibuka's 86 catch versus Luther Burden's 85. So really, I think a lot of people are going to pick Ibuka. I actually kind of like this Burden card a little bit more. Yes, he is 1 inch shorter, but he gives you a little bit better route running. And early in the year, typically man coverage and mid blitz is going to be meta, and you want guys that can separate from cornerbacks. He gives you the speed, but more importantly, he's going to give you the route running. So just to summarize things here, all incredibly good choices in a couple different routes that you could go. If you ask me, the very best #1 option, I'm going Xavier Watts, Jihad Campbell, and then Luther Burden. You got 2 really good and fast players on defense, and then 1 skill position guy at the wide receiver position. The other option is James Pierce Jr., Tate Rutling, Josh Simmons. Build out those trenches. Those are positions you won't have to upgrade for a very, very long time. And if you just want to go all offense, you got the fastest 2 wide receivers in the game with the fastest running back in the game. I think a lot of people are going to be scoring a lot of points early on in the year, and those 3 particular players could help you out. So 3 different routes that you could go, the route that I recommended, and then you got the trenches and just all-out offense, or you can just do a bunch of different combinations. After watching this video, let me know down below in the comment section which players did you decide to go with for your Rookie Premier choices. And thank you guys for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.